guys, welcome to the Pokemon Wi-Fi battle with yours truly, the Skyrander. Today I got a match against my good old friend WeavilePWNage, who I have met battled before. I choose to battle him because his team, or last time we met, he had a team that, you know, is a little more of the stally kind, and we have just these long battles where we out-predicted each other, which makes those battles so great. And it's actually good when you're using a new type of team to have that kind of opponent. And he has the same idea. He's trying something new today too, which I have tried out against other players and have worked fine. And he also wanted to try that out against me. And also he chose to bring the Charizard Y this time, only because he knew they had a Swiss Swim team. And as I said, I don't like to use Politoed because I don't like the initiative with the Rain Dance, because I think that it's too easy to set up. And that is like his only counter for my team, really, because I have so many water-based moves. And he's also using Bastiodon this time, which is a very cool Pokemon. And you're gonna see the way he uses it is really, it's a good Bastiodon. It's actually worth using it the way he's using it. And also a Munna, which I actually never fought before. It's a very bulky, very high HP poke that works fairly well if you know what you want to do with it, which you obviously did here. And I'm using a Cradle, which is one of those rare NU pokes that nobody uses. I had an idea for him, and that's why I choose to use him. You're gonna see my moveset, and it works fairly well. And also I'm using a new type of Blastoise and a Clefable. So anyway, let's go. I was kind of fearing that he will start with the Charizard, but I didn't want to go on a limb and go with Goodra. So I choose him to bring out my Clefable to begin with. And he's bringing, like I said, the Charizard, which I kind of feared. So he's switching out. I'll actually switch out too, because I was fearing there was a Charizard Y. But he's not going to show it just yet. So I'll switch out, not going for a Calm Mind or anything like that. So I go to my Goodra just to set up a Rain Dance, obviously. And he will, like I said, he will show here that he has Stealth Rocks. He actually brings, as I said, working with a very good movesets here against me, because he's going for a Stealth Rock. And going to show me that he has a Roar too, which means that I have actually nothing to stop him, really, when it comes to this game. So I go for my Kabutops, not knowing that the Roar is coming. And this is a Brick Break, Aqua Jet, Rock Slide Kabutops with Swords Dance. So yeah, he's roaring me out, so I have to go for a Thunder. I actually am hoping for some Para Hacks here. Might sound stupid, but I know that if he's gonna keep roaring as long as he needs to. Luckily for me, I get my Cradle out. Cradle has suction cups, which means that you can't roar him out. And so I decide to, as I say, stay here because of the reason alone, because I know that the only way he can survive against me is that for using what's called if he had rest or anything like that. So I go for an Infestation, just to get him caught so I can set up. And my setup prediction is actually to go into a Pokemon, which I didn't do this time, but while I'm going in, Infestation or infest them so they can't switch out, and then stockpile Recover. This works really well. I haven't used it too much, or I shouldn't say it works really well right now, but it works well against Weavile here at least. And that is only because he has really no attacking move. Sorry, I just have to modify the camera here, I'm really sorry. So yeah, anyway, I'm setting up stockpiles here. He's going for another Metal Burst. I won't fall for that, or rather, it doesn't do too much on me, but I can stall him out with Infestation. I actually need to meet something that can actually take or sweep my Cradle out. For real. You're going to see why I don't get to do that in this game. But anyway, as I say, this works kind of well. Rock Blast does, what does that, like 4 4 damage each time? No, a little more than that. That was a crit too. So I'm sorry for this stall a bit, but it was actually needed because this is our two walls against each other. So I wall his wall fairly well too. So I go for another infestation just to do some extra damage because I don't need to recover. He's going for a rock blast, and you know, I just wait it out. He's really unlucky with that. So anyway, my rain stops. I don't saw the reason for switching out because I knew that it was a roar set. So he's free from infestation. So I'm thinking he's going to definitely switch out this time. So I'm going for a toxic here. This is while now thinking about it, I can get any status move besides toxic really, because he has synchronized and I don't have a lumber or anything like that. So he is actually coming out on top on this one. I'm gonna use infestation to wall him a little and then use recover to get in a good position. So I'm still in the stally point of this game. We were both talking about this, how this is gonna be a long battle to both record and narrate because it's such a stall game here in the beginning. It actually turns out, or I make the first mistake here, which actually would speed up the game a little because it opens up a lot. But as long as our walls are inactive or are active, there are going to be some stall points. But I would like to give Cradley a little thumbs up because I think it worked out great. If it weren't for the poison here, I will definitely have could have done a real number on him really, because this is actually I think how you are supposed to use Cradley. Because of the infestation, you can get the opportunities to set up. You can also use Curse on Cradley with the same type of prediction, but then you aren't as special defensive walled against like other opponents. So anyway, as I said, I'm going for the safe switch here. I know Future Sight is coming anytime soon, and I was thinking that I'm a special wall, so I can take that fairly well. But that was a crit, and that did a lot. So I should definitely be glad that he doesn't have any attacking moves. Or not that I'm aware of course. The Toxic actually wear him out, because he can't moonlight up his damage. Especially not in a rain dance. So I had it in mind when I started. So he's going for another Future Sight. Oh yeah, that's probably his only attacking move, and it works great. I mean, you can't protect from it or anything like that. Plus, he got a boost this time from 100 base power to 120, plus stab, which will be, yeah, it's an attack from the beginning, so it's stab 2, so it will be like 118 base power plus a special attack, so it works really well. So anyway, I'm going for rest here, and I'm going to stay in because I was thinking while he was switching out, he's probably a Charizard X. So I was going for a Thunder here. No, I switched out because I was fearing. Yeah, because I switched out on the Clefable. That's right. So I go into my Cradle, actually just to sacrifice him really, because I can't really work with him now that he has a Toxic on him. But I didn't think the Charizard would one-shot me, which he did. If I remember correctly. Let's see. Oh no, he went for an Air Slash, which does do fair amount of damage actually. Plus Future Sight. Yeah, that takes me out. Yeah, that's the whole story. Sorry, don't remember too well. Or I remember the battle, but not that point really. So anyway, because I am especially bulky here, he will actually decide to switch out while I'm starting another Rain Dance. Oh yeah, he went for that guy. He's gonna be that guy. But yeah, anyway, I need to actually keep the rain up because I don't want him to get the moonlight off. So I think I go... No, I switched out here too. I don't know why I did that really. Oh yeah, I was thinking I could set up with my Clefable. This is the first time I'm using a Clefable like ever. Never was very fond of it, and I'm using Psyshock instead of Flamethrower because I am in a rain team. That will actually prove to be not stupid, but Yeah, how to be fair here to him, because he's worked in other matches already, but this game he's very limited, because he doesn't get the opponents he needs to actually work. So for that reason alone, he's not going to do as well as I hoped. Yeah. I hate when I'm getting this quiet. It's not that I don't have anything to say, just I'm trying to remember the game at the same time. Oh yeah, it's going to Bastion, and I go for another Calm Mind here. I think now Flamethrower would have been great to have, but I was also fearing that he was going for a Metal Burst, so I think it was the smarter move to go for, I see that won't do much. Yeah, because I was thinking that I might be smarter for me to go for Moonblast just to do some ship damage really, because I don't want... Psyshock wouldn't do much either, but I'd rather do little less because of the Metal Burst. But that will turn out that it does barely anything. That was, yeah, hilarious. So, yeah, I'm going for my, or being rolled out to my Truffle. So I go for another Thunder, I think, here. I actually want this thing paralyzed, so I can do, or so I can get the upper hand later on, which will prove to be a tough thing to do. So it's gonna roar my Truffle out, and my Kabutops is in. Now we go for an Aqua Jet. I should have gone for a Swords Dance here, but he might as well have, how to put it, he might as well have roared me out too. So for that reason alone I decided to attack him. And here comes my first misplay. He's going to bring in his Charizard, and I was thinking maybe he will switch out, thinking that I think that he will use Solar Beam. But he decided to stay in, which was the smarter move really. So that Solar Beam will take me out. Even though I'm Focus Sashed, the Stealth Rock does what it needs to do on me, obviously. So that takes me out, without a doubt. So thank you, Kabutops. Crap. That will open up the game a little, because now I don't have any real special walls left. Or I don't have any special walls. Both Cradley and Kabutops were very, very defensive. So I'll start another Rain Dance. We have a little weather war here, as you can see. Charizard obviously can't do too much to my Goodra, which is good. But it also means that... how to put it? Because his Drought is activated by him coming in, I'm actually risking of getting rid of all my moves. It would be a different situation had I... had my Politoed and used Drizzle, because I can actually lock in Charizard with that if I knew he's going for a Solar Beam. But as I said, I don't like using it. I think it's not unfair, but I don't know. It's too easy for me to set up, really. I think that's the deal, at least for me. And he knew, or he knows, or Jack knows that if he gets, or if I can just go to every Pokemon I have with Switch Swim, I am in a good position all the time. So he knows that is a good counter for my whole team to have Charizard Y with Rot. So yeah, that didn't do too much. And he's going for a Snake, and I will do a good prediction. I was thinking he was in such a good position on his HP that he's going to switch out. And that does a clean 50%. Dude. He's going for a Light Screen here. I will go for another Ice Beam, I think. I kind of fearing that it was going to get, or he was going for the... well, I can't speak. That he was going for Light Screen. The Fury Side attacks me. And I should have gone for a Thunder here, knowing that he couldn't risk switching out or losing that one. That would have done a difference here, because the Ice Beam won't do much, if anything, really. Let's see, there it goes. I think it does about 1/3 maybe. Oh, not even that, that is like 1/5 maybe. But I decided to stay in and go for a Thunder. Sadly for me, I missed the Thunder. And I only have I think one rain dance left now, so I don't want to waste it until I know that oh yeah, that close combat won't do anything. Keep that in mind, by the way. That is a Scarfed Heracross. I definitely knew that the second he attacked me, because none of us hit that he was faster, but he needed to switch out afterwards. So it's going for his, yeah, here is where I think, or here is where I'm getting upset that I don't have Flamethrower and choose Sly Shock instead. Because this will put me in a position that I have to sack something against this Excadrill. And I was thinking, you know what, I can do some damage on this anyway. After one Calm Mind, I should be in a good position, right? I am maxed HP and max defense. And, oh yeah, I'm doing a damage check here because I know the sunlight is up. So I'm going for a Moonlight on me to get the most of my HP left. I missed my Flygon. I shouldn't have switched him out. He would have made a difference in this game. Man, he would. Yeah, I have to, I can only guilt myself on this, really. So let's go for an Earthquake. I'll try to go for a Moonblast here, thinking it will do more. And I'm saying that because it won't do pretty much nothing on him. So, yeah, I'm ending up sacking my Clefable here, sadly. Because I don't want anything else to, yeah, to die, really. It sounds stupid, but I have to... This is actually a very deciding point here, because Clefable might be the only one that can stop Heracross. But this is my Scarfed Water Spout Blastoise. And how much damage do you think it will do in a drought? And I'm not maxed HP. I can tell you this. I won the Weather War. Yep, so now I'm in a very good position, or at least so I think. So bring out this next one, going for another Water Spout. So I am thinking here for a moment, you know what? I can pretty much just rinse and repeat and just take out everything that comes, really. But yeah, my Water Spout won't do as much damage here as I hoped. That did, I mean, we're like, I think 10 HP or something like that from actually winning here. But we'll get up his light screen, so I will decide to switch out, because I think in that, since I won the Weather War, I might be in a good position to start a Rain Dance. Because I know it's go for a Giga Drain, hoping that I, yeah, just hoping overall that I don't... I'm trying to find the right word. I know what he's thinking, at least. There's nothing like really could do. He would just want to sack his, what is it called? Yeah, the Serperior, sorry. So now going for Rain Dance. I decided to sack this Goodra here, because now he's done everything he could do. I was going for a Thunder, but obviously I'm not faster, and that close combat will take me out. So I was in a position where I thought I might not be faster, but Blastoise is very defensive, so I might be able to take a hit and then go for a Ice Beam. And I can say like this, that was very, very wishful thinking. I might have been better off if I worked with my Seismitoad, because that combat plus Moxie takes me out. And my, I know that a Scarfed Heracross has speed about, if it was level 100, like, I think 420, something like that. And I know exactly what my speed is on my Seismitoad, it's 402. My Kabutops though had 450, plus it has Airlay, so it would have been faster. So I might end up sacking the wrong Swift Swimmer. But I actually didn't mind too much, because the thing that stood in the way of victory was actually that Heracross. And I actually didn't mind at all losing here, because it was such a close call, both of us. Plus I get to see how my team works under pressure. Because that is actually what this battle was about for both of us. We pressured each other in a way that a few trainers can do. It's not that it's not about the sweeping. It's about getting to the sweeping, because we have such a huge like walls that stand in our way for us to really start sweeping. So we're kind of countering each other And in the end, he came out on top, but there was only between me and Heracross, really. The rest of his team had no chance for my Blastoise. So yeah, I'm really glad with that battle, Jack. Looking forward to battle you again sometime. And as I said, guys who watching my channel, go and check out Weavile's channel. He has some great content on his site, and like and subscribe to him as well as me. And yeah, we're both, I think, good players. And now that Pokemon comes out, I hope that we still can keep this up. It's going to be easier to train, obviously, but I also know that the OU and RU and NU is going to change like a lot here. I'm expecting Landorus, Heatran, everything that I hated coming back. That's really why I did this Blastoise with Water Spout, because he can, by being faster and have this 115 base power, just sack off one of those huge threats that comes in early in the game. So he's basically a starter, really, and just sack off whatever comes in. I'm hoping to show him a little more here. I just wanted to see how that... I couldn't do that against Weavile here, obviously, because I know if I show that too early, that he will find a way to counter it, and he will be obliterated just by default, really. And obviously, I need something to have aromatherapy, really, here at Heal Bell, just so I don't... If something happens to my Swift Swimmers, anything like that, I don't have any way to coming back. And I realized this while we're battling that Synchronized Toxic was actually enough to put me in a position where I couldn't come back, or I have to sack that Pokemon. So yeah, anyway, we're going on for 22 minutes, guys. This might be the longest battle I record. Hope we can upload a whole list on YouTube. Huh. I'm gonna shut up now. It can't be much larger. Anyway, guys, as I said before, like and subscribe. I'm really appreciating all the comments I get, both on my Facebook page and here on YouTube. You guys are the greatest. And yeah, anyway, guys, take care. Bye.